I had an assignment back in college where me and a few classmates went and decided, well, we're going to see how we dress impacts our society for like loan payments or buying a vehicle. And of course, it has significant effects because we make snap judgments as humans on what our age, our gender, our appearance, our race, how that impacts our perception of someone. But what about names? What about a name on an application or resume? Would a name like Vanderbilt have a different impact than a name like Bad Wound on resume? Well, the research and experiment said absolutely yes. Companies like HBO spend millions and billions and millions of dollars on how they have their brand and what their name is. But few of us actually get a choice on what to pick our name to be. And our name has a lot of power. Research proves that our name is our unique identity, which carries more weight than you can imagine. It shapes our personalities and influences our life choices. Public perception, which is often based on our name, has led to real-world consequences, impacting everything from our job offers to our life choices to dating, even if we are creative personalities. According to Life Science, it shows that girls who have more feminine names prefer the humanities, while girls with more masculine names choose math and science. As for boys with more feminine names, they often are more self-conscious and need more discipline. Like many parents, I did a lot of research and went in a deep dive into the meaning behind each of my children's names. Parents around the world have often wanted their child to have virtues, so they have their name help embody those, which I think in the world and the research shows is an integral part of social perception, gender roles, and cultural identity. Our name, which we hear daily, research shows that individuals are perceived who have more favorable or prestigious names may be more likely to exhibit traits associated with confidence and ambition and leadership skills. I also wonder if our current president would be a little, different if his name didn't trump all other names, but instead was or Taserface. Would President Donald Pinky have the same impact on trade wars? How about powerful names here in Rochester, locally? Would the name Joe Powers have had the same life trajectory as someone if his name was Joe? How about our key council member if his name was Dull? Or if the trusted Norton antivirus software didn't share the same name as our mayor? Would we still have the same respect and trust for Mayor Spam? What is the power of your name? How has it shaped your life? I was born as Molly Marie Beth Holmes, and I did not abide by that. I gave it up my identity for my husband. One of the many sacrifices little girls who watch Disney movies do. But however, Cinderella never told me about the young Willard. So then 15 years later, after a horrendous divorce, filled with adultery and abuse, I kept his name. It was hard to switch. It was now my identity. I was married to my children, and maybe ticked them off. But instead of if I didn't have the name Dennis, what would I have done if I changed my name back in 2020 after my divorce to something like maybe Lincoln or Brown? On the unsinkable Molly Brown, both have a nice ring to it. But I did, and I kept my name. And then after whistleblowing government corruption, like the witch that is in Wicked, I was turned into Molly to Rochester's Dennis the Menace. which is a name I've heard many times on social media. Dennis the Menace, causing trouble. Well, hopefully that when the truth comes out and the propaganda is unveiled, this Dennis the Menace will be known for the good type of trouble. But until then, I'm going to be not working on my name, but on my title. I want, like Mrs., Ms., council member, doctor, mayor. Just not Taser-faced HBO Max. Poorly proved it up.